everybody. In this video, we're going to talk about how to find the median, which is a measure of center for data sets. So take 3 deep breaths and let's make this math easy. All right, so when you're trying to find the median of a data set, you're basically trying to find the middle number. So to find the median, your first step is to list all of your data points in order. So I've already done that for this data set here. And then you just find the middle of that data set. So the way that I like to do this is just to take the outermost data points and connect them together until I get to the center. Because the goal when you're trying to find the median is to find the number that's in the exact middle of your data set. So when I connect these, it looks like in this case, I actually have 2 numbers in the center. And so if there's 2 data points in the middle, then you average them, which will basically give you the number that's in the middle of them. So if I average 5 plus 6, that gives me 11, divided by 2, that tells me that 5.5 is my median because that's in the middle of 5 and 6. So that's how you find the median of a data set like this. If your data set is not given to you in order, then it's really important that you list them in order first. So in this case, I would say, okay, well, I have a 0, so I'll cross that off. I have a 1, cross that off. Looks like I have 2 2s and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 2 8s and a 9. So I list out my data set in order, and then I want to find the middle data point. So I'd say, okay, well, I'm just going to match up my outermost data points until I get to the center. And so when I do this one, it looks like this median is going to be 4.5 because the number that's in between 4 and 5 is 4.5. You can also find this by averaging them because 4 plus 5 would be 9. And then if you divide by 2, then that would give you 4.5. So in this case, the median equals 4.5. So why don't you try this one on your own? Pause this video and then restart it to see how I would solve it. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to start off by listing my numbers in order. So I have a 6, and then a 13, a 14, and a 15. I'll cross those off. My next smallest number is a 25, then a 27, a 32, and a 34. And when I match up my outermost data points, it looks like I have 2 numbers in the center. So to find the number that's in the middle of those, I can average these 2 numbers. So I'd say 15 plus 25 is 40. 40 divided by 2 is 20, and that's reasonable because 20 is in the middle of 15 and 25. And so the median in this case would be 20. So the median is one of 3 different ways that we use to measure the center. So the median of the data basically says that half of the data is above the median and half of the data is below the median. But we also have other ways that we measure the center of a data set. For example, the mean or the average is a very commonly used measure of center. And then there's also the mode. And so since we have like 3 different ways that we can measure the center of a data set, we have the mean, the median, and the mode. One way that you can remember that the median is the one where you list them out in order and then find the middle number is to remember that in real life, the median of a road is this like kind of grassy space in the middle of the road that separates the 2 sides of the road. So you have half of the road on one side and half of the road on the other side. And the median of a data set is the same way, where you have half of the data set on one side of the median and half of the data set on the other. So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you guys have a good day.